Let me get this straight. What? Mr. Owens orders exactly.
The record, study, as well as eagles, music, and sweat. The title.
Never mind the story.
It's the truth, sir. Before heaven, it's the truth. The title was on the record.
Is there a title?
The title? Oh, yes. It's titled Swan Song.
It's preposterous, preposterous. Sleep every day is about like this. Something must be about this fellow who ever come in. That's just it. Who is he?
Why or anything? Well, leave us on full our information. They're all guests. It's Owen. I would like to know exactly how that came about. Isn't it the start of life?
Yes, there's something very peculiar about all this. I received a letter, the signature that was not very easy to read. I purported to be from a woman whom I met at a certain summer resort 2 or 3 years ago. I took the name to be Ogden. I'm quite certain I have never met or become familiar with anyone of the name Owen.
Have you got the letter?
Yes, I'll fetch it for you.
Miss Clay?
I never actually met Mrs. Owen. I was a holiday host during the class secretary agency. Miss Greenfeld in London. I was offered this post and accepted.
You were never interviewed. Well, you have expected an employer.
No, but here's the letter.
Soldier Island, Scotland, said, I received your name as Greenfield's agency. I understand she knows you personally, which means that you need a salary advance, which I'll expect you to take up your duties on August 8th. The train from Welton to Paddington will be met at Oakridge Station. £5 for expenses. Yours truly, Una Nancy Owen. Master, what time did you see?
Yes. Received a wire from Howard. A badge told me to call up here. That is strange. I'm feeling a little false in the wrong way. I haven't checked that out, right?
Dr. Armstrong.
In the circumstances, I think I made my visit here was professional. Mr. Owen was concerned about his wife's health, and to be precise, nor did afford or without her being alarmed, and suggested that my visit should be that of a normal guest.
And you've never had any previous dealings with them?
No, not to my knowledge.
Yet you had no hesitation in paying a sum.
No call was mentioned, and very handsome views. I was due for a holiday anyway.
Dear Miss Brent, I do hope you're right. I was again at the Helena guest house in August some years ago. I seemed to have so much in common. I'm starting a guest house of my own, but I don't know what to get. I think there's a really open place which could any English cooking, a nice old-fashioned type of person. None of this nudity around the town. I'd be very glad to see you away spending some holiday on Soldier Island. As my guest, I suggest August 8th, 12 away from my yours sincerely, you and.
I like the nudity touch.
Now, we just had a stove where an apparently disembodied voice, all spoken to us by name, delivered certain definite accusations. However, I thought it was minor of the name and believed it would be bold. However, there is no more among us. One name that was not was Days. What do you you have to say about it, Mr. Davis?
Got through the bag, it seems. I suppose it's safe to say that my name is Davis.
So, you are willing to be warned.
That's right.
Now, I will add something to that. Not only are you here under the false name, Mr. Law, but I have noticed this evening that you are a first-class liar. You claim to have come from the tall South Africa. I know the talk in South Africa very well, and I'm prepared to swear that you have never set a foot there in your life.
Now, you gentlemen have gone wrong. I'm an ex-CID man.
A couple.
I got the credentials and I can prove it. I was put onto this job. By who? Mr. Owen. Said a nice money on expenses. And a list of volumes, so I was keeping an eye on them.
Any reason?
Said Mrs. Owen some valuable jewels. Is his own Michael Voice. I don't believe there's any such person.
I believe your conclusions are correct. His names, Una and Nancy are. Look common. Flesh, slight stretch of fancy. Unknown.
But it's fantastic. Mad.
I believe the man who brought us here. Homicidal lunatic.
Gods.
Yes. But I believe out of the zombies collected quite a lot of information. Very remarkable. None of that information with certain definite accusations.
Well, it's all right.
I'd like to say that of the name was Edward Sutton. I remember Sutton well. It was a trial in June 1930. His alias was and he made couldn't really enjoy it. However, of the evidence, and it was late, they feel was lodged on misdirection. I dismissed it. As such, passing the sentence of death. Fully concur. I'd like to say my conscience is perfectly clear about the case.
Did you know Seth at all? I mean, personally.
Not previous to the case, no.
The old woman's lying, I swear he's lying.
That was mad. Absolutely mad. Got a beating on it. Got the wrong innocent on her. Best place in this world is understood. However, I gotta say, no true whatever she said about young operations. Returning from my offices, I sent him on reconnaissance in 1917. He was killed. And within very much, she was just following my wife. And then a long time, best woman in the world, absolutely sees his wife.
You know, I've just been thinking. John, Lucy, kids are in there. What? Basically, like that.
For you or them?
Well, I was thinking for myself, of course. But I suppose you're all right. What's that about the engineering? License suspended for a year. Basically, using
This
satellites.
feeling's all wrong. Young men like you are a danger to the community.
Oh, please. They ran out of some cottage around there. What did you want to do? Stop.
Pardon me, sir. Pardon me, sir.
Go ahead.
There was a mention of me, soldiers, and the ship river. There wasn't a word of truth in this. You see, we were there when she died. You see, Miss Brady was always more like her since maybe something to care. And when she died, there was an awful storm. Telephone lines down. We could not go alone. I went to lose it. On foot. You don't make it. Anyone will tell you, there was a word. There was never a word said against us. Never a word.
Came into a nice little something in her den, I did.
Well, Miss Brady left us with the legs. And why not? No.
What about yourself, Mr. Law?
What about
Your name was on the list.
it? Yes. loved it and you should thank for it.
I remember that. You were trying to get.
What's the matter?
You got the compliment on the table here.
I got one promotion. And I was only doing my duty. And then he was a crook. He was the one who put the night watch down.
Penal servitude for life. He died in prison. A year later. A week now.
Crook. He was a crook, always a crook.
Dr. Armstrong, you got anything to say?
Well, you see, I'm at completely lost to understand. The name and nothing to me. What was it? Clothes? Please? Anyway, I haven't recalled it second, but especially not associated with the dead now. Then again, it could have been a long time ago when I was in the hospital. Surgery. These patients, they come so late. People did the regular surgery when the patient dies. And then it's better to take up nerve cases and give up surgery. Some of course give up drink. I protest. You have no right to insinuate that. I never touch alcohol, my dear fellow. I never suggested you did. Besides, Mr. Unknown is the only one who knows all the facts. Besides, Miss Claire.
I was nursing for this. He was a walking summer. He was a very smart dog. One day, my teacher was stuck, and he started off. As soon as I heard it, I was right after him. I couldn't make sense.
Was that a reference?
Yes. I was not right there for him. His mother went like after him.
Assembly Director, anything to say?
I have nothing to say.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So you reserve your defense?
There is no question of defense. I have always acted according to the dictates of my conscience.
What does the law-abiding what we seem to be? Myself accepted.
We haven't heard your story, Captain Lamar.
I haven't told the story.
Got a story?
Sorry to disappoint you all, it's just perfectly true. I plead guilty. I left those natures unknown to guy in the bush a matter of self-preservation, if I do say so.
Do you bend and kill men?
Not quite the act of proposition that I must admit, but after all, self-preservation is a man's first duty. Besides, natives don't mind dying, you know. They don't feel the same about it as Europeans do.
Our inquiry rests there. But brothers, I believe the man who brought us here is a dangerous, homicidal lunatic. We leave this island as soon as possible. I suggest tonight.
But sir, the on the boats and not.
No votes at all.
No, sir.
We can't tell from the man.
There's no telling. Right now, comes everything. Bread, boats, bacon.
Well, that's unsupporting. Well, things like a detective story. Positively relevant.
My time of life, I have no need for furthers.
No, you know what? The legal life's narrow. I'm all bloody hell, yes, too.
Pardon me, are you okay? Would you like some water? He's dead. He's dead.
Dead? You would found just choked to death.
God choking you back down asphyxiation, I don't know.
When did that? Just a choke.
In the middle of life, we are in death.
No, a man can't die from being choking. Also, death would be what you would call a natural death.
What's the reality?
Yes. By the smell of cyanide. with the stuff in the glass himself.
Suicide. That's not okay.
He was thinking of suicide. He was so alive. He was enjoying himself. Look! One of the soldier boys off the mantelpiece. Broken.
Oh, I did the top.
Yes. Friend of that. Where's your Rogers? Where's breakfast?
Well, no one's talking about breakfast.
How's the weather looking?
Hey, especially bacon. Yeah, the natural sky. I don't know the trains are doing different there, but you'll be so sure if it's right.
I wish that boat would come. It's absurd. I haven't go from this house.
There's no proper offer. If the wind blows from the southeast, it's going to dash pieces of rocks.
But I bet we'll always be able to make us to the mainland.
No whispering. It's just plain blue.
So you're telling me that we've been cut off from the land?
With condensed milk, chorizo, and tin stuff. We should last until the gas runs itself out. Don't worry, the sea's only a bit short.
I think the pleasures of living on an island are rather overrated.
I wish that boat would come. Sorry, it's just annoying that this house goes back into the cliff. You can't see the mainland. You can all the way to the top. Oh, shall we go again?
Still good, Doctor. I watched pot them boils. There's no sign of blood bringing up when we were just there.
Look at this man now. There, you do it.
We're all like that, never heard of themselves.
That's what Washington should be about.
Say, Master Rogers had a nasty shot last night.
Yes, I know. Gasping the whole thing.
The window properly. Suppose he's home.
Who brought But there's no boat on the island. You just said so yourself.
I have. But I do too. Suppose there is one, and he and Mrs. Hall.
But people must be allowed to do that.
See, boat, you know?
I think, yes.
I'm down.
Unless they know I can.
Really?
I really know.
Where's that fellow there from?
No car service today afternoon.
Was it only yesterday?
It feels like that, don't it? With bad chemical records, suicides. It's all over the matter, really. Sorry to see that. I get my word.
So you don't understand.
Really doing awesome suicide. That don't mean.
Yes, he's old. Yes, where's that young fellow now?
This guy is. What can I say?
I suppose it's suicide.
What else are you doing?
I don't know, but suicide?
How do you think? This unknown noise. Suppose he's on the island. Rogers made it now. Or he's only been told to say so. Pretty nice club, isn't it?
blood. She's rolling the time back.
Well, I wish that would hate this place.
Yes, the sooner we get in touch with the police, the better.
The police.
The police must be notified in case of suicide. You know it's good.
Oh, yes, of course.
I wish they would hurry up for breakfast.
Are you hungry, Mom? Do you like breakfast?
Listen.
Oh, my God. I'm very playful.
Sorry, I was checking my work.
Oh,
I was waiting for her to sleep.
but I thought you were almost dead. Calm down.
I thought so too, but I was wrong. She's here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Captain McCloud.
Good morning. It's the better fight.
Now,
It's a bit late, isn't it? Yes.
And then you and I have had a swim for breakfast. It's too bad of this.
Yes, too bad you haven't slept yourself.
That makes me use my sleep.
you must have good nerves to sleep like that. Do you remember any African natives, do you think?
No, did you dream of any convicts or dog?
I don't find that funny.
Well, you started it. I'm hungry. What about breakfast?
See, before the rest of the staff has gone on strike.
Oh, well, I mean, we can always watch for ourselves.
Hello, that's strange.
What is?
You remember we found one of these little fellows snatched last night?
Yes, that ought to leave none.
The ultimately nine. I'm sure those men here will feel bad.
Well,
There are only 8.
so there are. Probably all the were 9 to begin with. We assume there were 10 because of the ride. Hello, Marshal. What's the matter?
I'm afraid Mrs. Rogers is dead.
No.
How?
Died in her sleep. Rogers, bless his heart, came down into this room, did our rooms, lit the fire, and as she had appeared, we moved back to her room and saw the look of her. Then went looking for me. She's been dead about 5 hours, I should say.
What was it?
Impossible to say.
Yeah, there's poisons.
Possibly.
Same stuff as John lost.
No, not cyanide. It would have been some sort of knock. One of the barbations. Or chloro. Or something like that.
You gave her some stuff last night, didn't you, subject?
Yes, I gave her a mild dose of luminol.
Didn't give her too much, now, did you?
No, what exactly do you mean by that?
All right, no offense. I'm just saying that she had a weak heart.
The amount I gave her did not hurt anyone.
Then what exactly did happen?
Impossible to say without an autopsy.
This has been the case for 3 weeks, maybe. What would have been 2 weeks.
Without any previous knowledge of the woman's health, I certainly cannot get a certificate.
She was very nervous as a creature. She had that friend last night. Perhaps it's hard for her.
My heart certainly failed to beat. But what caused it to fail?
Conscience.
What exactly do you mean by that?
You all heard. She was accused, together with her husband, of having deliberately murdered a former employer. An old lady.
And she believed that? That's great.
Certainly. You all saw her last night. She broke down completely and fainted. The thought of having a witness brought home to her was far too much for her to handle. She literally died of fear.
It's a possible theory. We do not know if I'm more exact knowledge of the woman's symptoms.
Call it, if you prefer, an act of God.
Oh, no, Miss Prince.
You think that it is impossible that a sinner shall be struck down by the wrath of God? I do not.
Process of conviction and chastisement.
Now, let's think of a more rational explanation. Now, what do you know what was being drinking from?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. You might say so. What if Mrs. Did you that will be? It's very big sort of one. They're quite safe and happy.
Excuse me, miss. I'm just getting on breakfast. It's lunch that's worrying. Cold tongue